Hey everybody, and welcome back to Hexiled Gaming. I'm Scott. I've got another match for you here today on Tabletop Simulator X-Wing 2nd Edition. This time between the War of 1812 on the left and Maetheus on the right. War of 1812. Arvel Crynyd with Intimidation, Corran Horn, and 3 Bandit Squadron Zs. On the right we've got big old fat Han and the Scum Falcon, supported by 2 quad jumpers, and he's got the Lando Calrissian escape craft in the nose. So we'll see. Is more better? Or is a big fat large base ship enough to annihilate this little swarm? So Corran Horn with ion torpedoes is a little weird. Are those range 2 to 3? They sure are. I'm gonna flip this timer here. I'm going to go into spectator mode. Alright, looks like the quad is gonna start off with a proximity mine, so this is number 2. So that is 1 charge gone there. These quads are awful close together. I don't think anything's going to be able to punish, but with dead man switches on each of these, I don't want to be close to any of them. Alright, looks like these Zs are not looking for a joust with Han. Of course, they think they're moving into rock cover, but they're just moving into trick shot and Han ability. Han does have cluster missiles on him, though. Let's see, did he start his arc facing left? Nope, he started it facing forward. So Arvel moves up with a 5 forward. Does he want to do a linked action? Let's take a look at that real quick. After you perform an action, you may perform a red boost action, so he could focus and then do a red boost. It doesn't look like he's going to do that, just goes for the focus. He's already got range here on number 2. So Han... Well, Arvel goes for the boost. Okay. Takes the stress. Closes in on number 2 here. So Corran moves up with another bank maneuver. Goes for a target lock. Because his ability... ship ability. Experimental scanners. You can acquire locks beyond range 3. You cannot acquire locks at range 1. We have another bank maneuver coming from Han Solo. 3 bank. So nobody looking to go towards that proximity mine. I don't know if Arvel realizes it, but he just moved into prime tractor range here. Han looking for a target lock, and he just barely gets the edge right there. So Han's gonna shoot. Range 3 into Arvel. 3 dice thanks to the stress. 2 hits and a focus. One evade. Is he going to spin the focus? He sure is. He's safe, but he doesn't have mods now for this shot. Also, he may have inadvertently moved into proximity territory here. Alright, Arvel's going to shoot back. Arvel has a 2 dice primary, not a 3. Alright, here's the real roll. 1 crit. Doesn't have the focus anymore. 2 dice, so this must be into Gunrunner number 2. 1 evade, he's fine. There's a hit crit. Looks like 2 evades. Blanks. And that should be it for combat. So, let's talk about this round. We're probably going to see a... Oh, did he shoot? Nope, not yet. One hit. Just needs 1 evade. And he's got it. 3 blanks and an evade. So we could see a proximity mine. The only problem... So that would go around here. I think the Gunrunner would want to move up and tractor Arvel onto the procs. But he might hit it inadvertently. Well, you just move this guy out of the way, actually. So you would do a 1 forward. You'd move number 2, and then move number 1 forward. You'd be fine. This wasn't a range 1 shot, though, so you know you have to get past that. So you'd have to do a 2. It's tricky. It's tricky to rock a rhyme. These, this little squadron here could definitely come and punish you if you do opt to come in here for that tractor beam. I would back up. I would drop a proximity mine and I would back up. Do a 2 backup maneuver, maybe a sloop over here. Sam are saying that the tractor might get him on the rock. You definitely could. You could definitely barrel roll him right. A tractor left. Yeah, I mean, if he was going for a turn or a bank or something, and you tractored him left, you could put him on there. Yeah, I don't know what you do here. There's going to be a mine there. Do you just turn away and just do some long bank maneuvers and then K-turn? No, this messes you up. So we're saying Arvel wants to block Han, so wouldn't get him... Han's not going to get blocked. Because I bet in the system phase, he's going to deploy his escape craft, do a 1 forward, and then bump Han into it. It's something Math likes to do, from the one game that I've seen him do it in. If he puts the procs here, and he is here, next round, next turn, you know, he's got plenty of room over here to turn, rotate his arc, that sort of stuff. Yep, here comes the proximity mine. Too hard, okay. Interesting. So it goes off, right? That just, it's the first ship to maneuver over it, right?
When does so I get a tractor token, right?
Yeah.
He gets a tractor token. When?
All right, I was just making sure they did the guaranteed damage plus the damage. So he did. So 2 onto the Gunrunner. Yeah, you definitely saw an oops moment. Yeah, I thought he was going to back up. So he's going to tractor Arvel. I assume throw him backwards onto that rock. Yep. So he'll be fine when he does his maneuver. He doesn't come over it again. Looks like 1 damage on Arvel. So that's a good tractor. Not worth the 2 damage on your quad, though. And especially putting your quad out here where these guys can just annihilate you. Looks like we have some banks left and some banks right. So this Z is going to take this opportunity to target lock the Gunrunner. Math saying that was embarrassing. Forgot the ship linked at the end of the movement. So we see banks in from these 2. And a 5 forward from Arvel. Puts him on another rock. Oh no, and he's got to go over it again next turn. Oh, Arvel. Arvel the Marvel. Oh boy. And he's going to take a ranged 1 shot from this quad jumper. Oh no. I think they're just checking to make sure he didn't go over that again. He did not. Alright, so he takes another one? I didn't see anything poking out, but whatever. Maybe they did because they rolled it, but our damage is in line, so we're all caught up there. So Corran Horn spent an afterburners somehow. So he did a 5 forward as well. Now he's got a range 1 into this Gunrunner. Oh, he tried to boost left. So he spent the afterburners, but he wasn't able to move. Oh, he's trying to figure out if he could have barrel rolled to get the bullseye arc, but I don't think it would have fit. No. He goes for the focus. So he moved, tried to afterburner, and it failed. And then he tried to focus. He decided he could not fit over there with the barrel roll. So what way is his arc facing? It's facing forward. He's got a shot into Arvel. He's got a good chance of killing Arvel. And he's going to change that arc. He's going to leave that up to the quad jumpers. He already has a target lock on Arvel. Okay. Don't remember him taking that, but... So, Han into Corran, I guess. One hit goes through, unless he spends that focus. I would spend... yeah, I would get rid of that shield. That's the right call. Alright, now Corran, range 1 into the quad jumper. 4 dice. With a focus and target lock. Two hits and a focus. He's gonna spin the target lock, right? There's no reason to keep it. Yep. Alright, spins the focus for 4 hits. Ooh, boy. Gunrunner number 1. That's 4 hits. That's a dead quad. And Deadman switch goes off. So Corran and the Z both take damage. And that is number 2. And then Han Solo as well. So that's a pretty tasty Deadman switch. So Corran down to 1 shield. Han Solo loses his first. Arvel doesn't have a shot. Corran already shot, so it'll be the Gunrunner range 1. 3 dice with a focus. 1 hit. He will spin the focus for 2. And that is a dead Arvel. Never got to bump. So we are at 38 to 39. Wow, what a close game. Wow, the Gunrunner at 38 points is almost the same as Arvel at 39. Don't invest in your Gunrunners, people. Here's 2 dice into Han. So that's 2 shields. Double crits. He might use the... Oh, he's going to spend... Gonna take a stress for Lando and take 2 shields on the escape craft. So I don't think there's anything too cheeky this Gunrunner can do. He can do a 1 hard turn, but he's probably going to go over that rock. Definitely going to go over that rock. Corran, You just bank? Here's the E-wing dial. Let's change back to spectator so they can't see what I'm looking at. This Corran does have R4, right? Yeah, so these are all blue. And these are white. So he's got a full dial. He's got everything. It always surprises me, but he's got everything. So he could just 1 forward. I'd probably 1 bank. These Z's have to go past you. Is he going to deploy the escape craft? Bump into it, maybe? Could sloop right. Yeah. I think he wants those mods, though. There's a sloop, or a 1 backwards maneuver. Nicely done. There's a 1 forward out of number 2. Takes a focus. Does this guy just bump? Yeah. Wants to keep that arc. Doesn't want to get in the way for Corran. 2 hard out of Bandit Squadron. Number 1 down here. Might as well go for a focus. Yep, there's the 1 bank out of Corran. So he can't target lock Han. He could go for the Gunrunner. We do not see an escape craft deployed, so could just be a 1 forward. Goes for the focus. It's pretty safe. 1 bank out of Han. Doesn't want to take that Corran double shot right now. So here's a side arc. 3 dice attack. Unless he wants to shoot into the one without any mods. Nope, he's going to take the range 1. Hit crit. Doesn't have any focus. Oh, he does have a calculate thanks to 000. Ooh, I think you definitely focus there. Stay alive. And take 1 on the shields for number 2. Yeah, number 2 is done with shields. There we go. So Corran gonna shoot into the Gunrunner here. 2 hits, thanks to a focus. Ooh, blanks out 2 go through on number 2. So 3 left. So the first Z up is number 1. 2 dice, 1 focus, he's going to spend it. And no evades. So he takes 1. One crit onto Han, who blanks out. Last shield on the escape craft, so that's going to be some points. 55 to 50.
These are things I'm willing to get to the bottom of.
All right, one more Z. Range 2 into Han. 2 dice. This was the one that bumped, so no mods. A hit crit though. That's gonna be enough. L3 is gonna flip. That's probably the right call there. So he's gonna force him to reroll those natties. All right, 1 hit and 1 evade. He's fine. 7 hull remaining on Han Solo. Quad jumper gonna shoot. 1 hit. Must be into Corran. He's got a range 3 shot into number 3. Nope, looks like this is into Corran. 1 evade. That's fine. Alright, back to dials they go. So Arvel's gone. One of the quads are gone. Half health on the Lando in the escape craft. 55 to 50. War of 1812 in the lead for now. See if he can keep Bandit Squadron number 2 alive. That is here with the blue. Connor with the late bet. Betting on the War of 1812. Let's see, how close is that Gunrunner to the base? Yeah, I don't think he's going to be fitting a 1 in, but he'll probably try and get a 3. I think that is blue on the quad jumper dial. Oh boy, wrong place. Yeah, so the 2 and 3s are blue on the quad jumper dial. So if he wants to relieve that stress, he's probably going to come up here with a 3 He won't be able to tractor Corran. Might see a K maneuver here out of Corran Horn. What's he got? 4s? Take a look at that clock. 47 minutes remaining. So he's got sloops and a 4K. He moves before Han, so going left doesn't really help him. Going right probably puts him at more at risk of the quad jumper, so a 4K, probably the right call. Yeah, do you just run with number 2? It is the most vulnerable one right now. Could see Bandit Squadron number 1 come up for a block. Maybe a 1 bank. Alright, so no systems here. No escape craft shenanigans. 2 bank out of the quad, just looking to get in the way. Alright, 2 bank and a focus. Not a lot of places for Han to run here. What way is his turret facing? Left, right. So even if he were to bump, he would still get some shots here. Ooh! Right turn number 3. Gets through there, gets in the way. I think you gotta focus there. Yeah, because that quad jumper is going to shoot you. One forward out of this Z and a focus. We got a nice little kill box here. 4K out of Corran Horn. Ooh! Now, unless we see some kind of really smart turn out of Han, that's going to be a block. And a potential... Ooh, 3 bank. Oh, he gets it! He puts himself on a rock, but that's probably better than being range 1 of Corran. Drawing some pretty pictures here. So Han's on a rock. He's going to roll for it. 1 damage into Han Solo. He's out of shields on the escape craft. Connor saying if only he had Outer Rim Pioneer. Yeah. But I think Lando's pretty strong. Han Solo plus Lando's ability is pretty strong. So... 000 is going to trigger. If you think you're going to shoot Han, I think you take the stress. And don't give him the calculate. Because he can't shoot you. And you don't want him to have defensive mods. But if you're not going to shoot at him, like maybe Corran is going to shoot into this.
Yeah, we know. The calculates from 000, not from an action.
Alright, so Corran, range 1 into the quad jumper. 1 hit. 1 evade. Oh boy. That is uninspired. Peter saying cool game. Thank you. I think it's pretty cool as well. Corran Horn does have the bullseye arc if he wants to shoot again. at the end of the round. Quad Jumper's going to get its shot. Range 1, 1 hit. No evades. Yep, spins it, takes nothing. Here's a range 1 into Han. From the Z, 3 dice. Just spin its focus. We'll see if he regrets that. 2 hits and a focus, so... Focus out of Han, spins it. Has the calculate, so takes 1. And that is half points for Han. That is 99 points on the board for War of 1812. That's a big turn. Another Z is going to take a shot into Quad Jumper. 2 hits. 0 evades. Down to 1 on this quad. So we've got another Z shot and possibly a Corran Horn double tap. Looks like range 2. 2 dice with a focus. 1 hit. Come on, quad, what you got? You got double evades. Not today. Let's see if Corran Horn takes that 4 dice range 1 shot. And he's going to remember his marksmanship. Two crits and a focus. He can't even use marksmanship. He rolled double crits. Oh, that hurts. You want to justify the points. Oh! Oh, no. Tractor Giraffe is now following. Welcome aboard. Thanks for following. Thanks for joining up. That quad jumper. Oh my god. 8 dice from Corran Horn cannot kill this quad jumper. Yep, Sammer's saying, I sense mines in the future. He might as well drop it, because he's going to die anyway. Proto Skull calling Enrique! Yep. We'll see, does he get a tractor off? Does he get to, Oof, that'd be tough. He could do a 2 backup maneuver. What does number 3 think he's gonna do? He should he should drop a prox mine and then back over it. Take himself out like a true hero, a martyr. Oh, Sam bringing up a good point. Deadman Switch is online. Corran Horn is stressed, so he could just do a 1 forward, stay right here. Han Solo has a rigged cargo chute. It is in action. So I don't think he'll be using that. Oh, he's going to deploy his escape craft out the front. I'm going to try and get this lined up. There we go. Sets the orientation correctly. Oh boy, I don't think they meant to do that. So this is some TTS shenanigans. Alright, so one bank right out of the escape craft. Coordinates. Oh wow, coordinates a rigged cargo chute. Wow, nicely done. So these guys will roll for that when they maneuver over it, but they're both going to maneuver over it. There's nothing they can do to avoid it. That is awesome. A great use of the coordinate on the shuttle there. Two bank out of the quad jumper. Ooh, he's going to get a tractor. He's going to put that guy on a rock. Roll him backwards. And he does it. Here's the roll for the Z. Nothing. He's going to have to do it again when he maneuvers. So now we'll see the Z's move. Why is Corran moving? Yeah, no, they're moving out of initiative order. So we'll put that back where it belongs. There's a 3K out of the Z. He moved over the rock, so he's going to roll for that one. This is number 3. Nice. Luck's out. He's stressed and tractored. There may not be much to take advantage of that. Sam was saying contraband cybernetics on a Gunrunner would be hilarious. Backup and tractor. Yeah. I want to try it, but it's... Boy, that's expensive. Alright. 4 forward out of 1 Z. He's going to take a stress and roll for that debris. Nothing. That's 3 obstacles in a row with no ill effects. 3 bank out of this Z. Gonna roll again. Take a stress. And a focus. That's 4. It's mainly giving the stress out, though. Giving Han an extra die and possibly a trick shot. If he turns in here, it could give him a trick shot. And there's the 5 forward from Corran, who does not land on that cargo chute. Is still stressed, though. Cannot shoot because he's disarmed this turn. 3 hard from Han. Ooh, he might actually have a trick shot here into Corran Horn. This is the dream. Well, range 1 would be even better, but 2, 3, 4. And he's not stressed, so he can use the Lando ability. Trick shot on a stressed ship. Yeah, it's pretty great. 2 plus Han's ability plus trick shot plus Lando's Falcon. Oh, it's all paint! Oh, all paint, all pain! So there it is, 3 hits and 2 crits. Actually, BT1. Oh no, 3 crits. Two evades. I should not be interfering in these matches. 2 evades, so he takes 3 crits. Damaged engine, wounded pilot. So he had 1 shield, takes 2. So it's actually the same result, because 1 crit went on the shield, so it'd be the same as 1 hit and 2 crits. Nothing from the Z, nothing from that Z, nothing from this Z, nothing from Corran Horn, nothing from the Gunrunner. Man, what a shot. Does straight maneuver from Corran work? So what do we got now? 95 to 119. So 1812 still still in the lead here, even though Corran took a real beating there. The Lando escape craft does not like being behind Han Solo. We'll see. He'll probably go forward and coordinate. I wonder if we'll see a nice bank maneuver here. Oh, we're gonna get a proximity mine here. I was almost wondering if he would drop a proximity mine and then back over it to blow himself up and cause 2 damage with Dead Man Switch, but no, I think you... Well, the problem is if he drops it, these guys aren't going to maneuver over it. So he'd almost have to drop it and then back up. Ooh, spicy meatball. He's going to stay alive. He's not ready to die. This is number 1. Number 1's full health. Okay. That would have been just the coolest way to kill Corran Horn. To drop a bomb, go over it, and kill him with your dead man switch. So Connor says he could drop it back up, and because more than one ship is touching it, it would detonate immediately, and he could pick the target. So yeah, you would choose Bandit Squadron number 1, then your... Oh. Yeah. You're right. You're right. He could have caused that to go off on Corran Horn and stayed alive. Oh, that's so sad. We'll talk to him about it after the game. Oh man, that would have been the coolest thing in X-Wing. So 3 straight out of the Z. Goes for a target lock on the quad, just in case. Clip it in Twitch. Lando banked right. He's going to coordinate. Goes for the target lock. Puts it on Corran Horn. There's a bump out of Corran. It's a 2 bank, so it should be blue. Should relieve 1 stress at least. He's only got 1 stress. So. Oh, damaged engine? Alright. Got it. Now I've helped them both out once. So now I can stop. Alright, so now Han gets 1 less die. Corran might still die. Oh boy, he's going to use Lando's ability. For 1 hit and a blank. Gonna turn that not to a crit because Corran is not stressed, so BT1 does not trigger. One evade. He lives. Is Corran gonna get a double shot into Han? Connor saying that quad jumper had no proximity mines left. Number 2. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's what happened. Number 1 is here, and he still had him left. So here's Corran's shot. Hit, focus. He can spend 1. He can change 1 to a crit thanks to marksmanship. Han is going to spin the focus to take 1 crit. And that crit is Panicked Pilot. He gains 2 stress tokens. Alright, they already knew about the typo and wounded. Alright, quad jumper. Can the quad kill Corran Horn? I think it's possible. One hit. Do we see a blank out on Corran Horn? We do! Oh! Quad jumper doing the work. That is a whole mess of points to math. And now it's just 2, 3 Z's who are all pointed in the wrong direction. And blank out on the escape craft. We got 22 minutes left. I don't think these Z's can do anything meaningful here. How much is left? One left on the quad jumper. I think if number 3 K turns, number 2 turns in, there's a possibility. A definite possibility. I don't know what you do with this guy. I think you just hard 3 turn. Gunrunner is probably going to come... Maybe you bank. Because you'd love to throw him this way. In case he K-turns. Over this rock. Two bank. I'm going to check for... Ooh, he might put him on this proximity mine. He doesn't have it, though. He just misses it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, looks like a 3 hard turn out of the Z. Takes a focus. Gonna stare down Han Solo. 2 bank. Checking for a target lock. He can get one on L3, so he might as well. What's L3 down to? Not L3, sorry, Lando. 2 hull. Okay, a little bank and a focus. Ooh, that's awfully close. Lando with the right bank 1. Goes for the barrel roll. Left. There's the 1 bank out of Han Solo. What way is his... He's facing left, right. So does he want to shoot into here? Or does he want to shoot forward? Looks like he's going to shoot to the right. Looks like he's not going to 000. 1 hit. And 1 evade. Quad jumper. Gonna shoot range 2. Unobstructed. Blanks out with the quad. Connor saying that that prox mine might be an issue next turn. Could be. Range 1 from the Z. Can he be a hero? Can he be the Enrique that we all need? Hit focus. He's going to spend 1. He's going to spend a focus for 2. Han Solo, is he going to stress? Nope, he's going to take it. Oh, he's already stressed. So this game, not over. We've got a 2 health Han Solo, a 2 health Lando escape craft, and a 1 health Gunrunner. So a hit focus, he's going to spend that. A focus and an evade, he'll take 1 on Lando. So now we've got 1 on the Gunrunner, 1 on Lando, and 2 on Han. So if these Z's can just stay out of the line of fire here. Reed cargo chute is gone. And what do these Z's look like? We've got 1 on 2 health, and the rest are full. So this is not over by a long shot. This was a big hit. Han's gonna have to maybe 3 bank. Should be fine. Relieve his stress. But it'll leave L3 out here. Gunrunner might 1 bank backwards. I was thinking he might sacrifice himself, but number 1 is full health, so that doesn't help you. Yeah, number 3 is gonna hard turn 2, I believe. Sammer's saying L3 is spent though, so does he get to relieve the stress? Yeah. So a 3 bank would be blue, thanks to L3. Alright, looks like Matt is all dialed in here. Let's take a look at the clock, because it is getting pretty close, I think. 15 minutes, not too bad. L3 is flipped. Yes, so his... the difficulty of his bank maneuvers is decreased. You know what, one thing I always forget about, L3 is when you're not shielded. Because I tend to think, oh, once you flip it, your bank maneuvers are blue. No, 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 no. You gotta have no shields left. So here's a coordinate from Lando. I don't know what they're... Oh, the Z's move first. 4K. And a stress. Oof, I think that might be the wrong call. I think you focus fire Lando. Then you worry about... Then you worry about Han, but... Alright. Who's got the target lock? This is number 2, yeah. So he takes a focus. Ooh, Han moves over it. The 3 bank did not do what we thought it would. So he takes one guaranteed. Ooh, and he dies on his own proximity mine. Oh no! Now it's just up to these Z's to sweep up the mess here. Alright, so here's the Lando escape shuttle. 3 dice, range 1. With a focus. Oh no, 1 crit. That's not great. He's gonna use his ability. There we go. Hit, crit. 1 evade, so it takes hit crit on number 1, so that will give him half points. 152 to 163. How did this quad jumper end up here? You know what? He should have coordinated a... Could he have coordinated a boost to Han? Maybe. Alright, number 3. 2 dice. With a focus. Hit crit. 1 evade. Takes the crit. And that is a dead... It's a dead escape craft. Now, the goal for the quad jumper here is to get into range 1 and take somebody with him. Hit focus. Doesn't have any mods for that. Range 3 obstructed. 2 evades. Probably needs to like hard turn. Boost. Boost number 3. I don't know. Number 2 is just going to slow roll and shoot you. Too hard. Ooh, he doesn't have range for the tractor. Focus. Maybe barrel roll. Yeah, it goes for the barrel roll. Not bad. 2 bank. He can do a red barrel roll if he's not going to get in his own way. Nope. Actually, he probably has the arc already. Oh boy. This is looking very one-sided here. Oh boy. Defocus or target lock. He barrel roll. Nope, he can't do that, so he fails the action. But it was a red action, so. No, he undid the wrong one accidentally. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't just try and focus. Actually, number 2, this is the one that's hurt, so that he didn't want to risk it. So I think he would have focused. It's probably the better call there. Now he's just stressed. Here's the quad jumper shot. 1 hit. 2 evades. Natties. So he does just barely catch it. Looks like range 2, maybe. Yeah, range 2 in arc. With a focus token. So, hit crit. And there it is. Gunrunner is dead. Wow, what a match. 200 to 152. What a game. And looks like they're dealing final damage out to everyone. So we get one shield there, or one hull there, one hull there, and one shield there. 152 to 200. And War of 1812, very happy with the performance of his Z's. Awesome game. Thanks to everybody for watching and participating. Till next time, this is Scott from Hexiled Gaming, signing off.